welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my makeup rehab for you. This is probably going to be like the shortest rehab ever, but I'm okay with that. That means not a lot came in, but a lot went out, which is even better. So if you're not familiar with how I do my rehab, I know everyone does their own thing. Everyone has their own set of rules, what works for them, what doesn't work for them. This is my second year doing this, and I am doing a 1-for-1 this year. I did start with getting some points for hitting pans. I wiped that out real quick because I don't need it, and I want to shrink my inventory, not grow it, at least for right now. So I decided not to do any points for pans. I was, I think, getting like a 1/4 point per pan at the beginning of the year. Last year I did a 1/2 point per pan. I don't need that. So 1-for-1 for me. If I bring something in, I lose a point. If I use something up, I get a point back. And it is based on a per pan basis, or per item or per pan basis. So anything that has multiple pans, however many pans that has, that's how many points it costs me. If I finish 1 pan of something, I get a point for that. So those are my basic rules. I may change this up next year, but right now this is working for me this year. I'm considering changing some things next year and making it a little bit more of a challenge, but I'm not fully decided on what I want to do with that yet, so we won't even talk about that yet. We're going to talk about this particular update. So, if you watched my empties video, I think it went up yesterday or the day before. I have to check my schedule. It should have gone up yesterday. And I had a total of 22 empties, which is pretty good. So I am going to be getting 22 points back for that, and I will be adding that to my total that I had last month at my update, which was 67.5 points. So I will add my 22 empties onto that. But I did get some PR, and I did make 1 purchase. I'm going to go over my purchase first. I'm sure you're going to be like, Jessica, that is incredibly frivolous. I cannot believe you made that purchase. I know. Somebody stopped me. I went crazy. I went hog wild. I replaced my witch hazel that I had already finished. So I have a new one. This is just the Equate Witch Hazel. Got it at Walmart. Not very expensive, but it does the trick. So yeah, I lose a point because I did purchase something. Now we have to go into my PR because I did get PR in. And it was a light month by design. One, because I had a crazy month last month with Jaeger and all of his shenanigans and all his stuff that he had going on. So I was not accepting a whole lot in PR, and it kept me kind of from accepting those types of things. So I had much less, and I felt much more selective. I don't know if it's just because of all the stress, and I'm like, I just can't deal with a whole lot coming in. I'm sure there's a lot of reasons, some of them subconscious, but I did not get a ton of PR, and I am totally okay with that. I'm trying to be a little bit more selective on what I get, so here is my PR. First and foremost, this box is empty because I've actually used this brush. It's dirty, but this is really nice. It is the Sephora, which one is this called? The Pro Brush 70, and it is officially for foundation. I do not use it for my foundation. I use it for my cream blush, and I love it. It is like short and dense. Let me get it out for you. I'll show it to you. Bear in mind, I did use it today, so that is why it is dirty. It needs to get cleaned, but it is like a very short amount of bristles, very dense, but it is so soft at the same time. I really like this one, and it just works great to stipple in your cream blush. I kind of want to get some more of these just because I bet they would work great on cream highlighters, cream bronzers, stuff like that. I enjoy this one a whole lot. I do think I'm supposed to be getting some more brushes in, but I don't remember who they are from. I just checked, and I am getting 2 brushes through Anissa Beauty, which I'm kind of excited about. I love makeup brushes, but because this isn't something I can use up, this does not count towards my rehab because, you know, it's not a consumable product. So this does not cost me a point, which is kind of nice. However, I did get PR that is going to cost me some points, and it's a lot, let me tell you. This is my first one. This is the Bioma Milky Oil Cleanser. I'm excited to try this because I've never tried anything from Bioma. I've heard good things about them, so I was very excited to be able to get this one. And anything that I can use that's going to take some makeup off, yeah, I'm okay with that too. It doesn't actually say that it is a makeup remover type cleanser for like a first step, but anything with oil in it, I'm going to assume is probably going to be, you know, beneficial for taking off your makeup. I will attempt this one with makeup on and see how it goes, and I will let you guys know how it works for me. So I also got the Huda Beauty Faux Filler, not filter, filler, which is a lip product. I don't get too many lip products, and I was really excited to try it specifically for this color. It's in the shade Posh. It is a lip gloss, and it is so stinking pretty. I couldn't not get this one. Look how beautiful that is. I am excited to try this on my lips. I feel like this is going to be very nice on my skin tone. A little bit darker than I normally would go, but you know, I want to kind of mix it up. I feel like my lip colors are always the same, so that's why I opted for something slightly darker and a little more berry without being pink. So I'm very excited to try this one. So this one's going to cost me a point as well. That is the entirety of what came in. Like I said, the brush does not count because it's not a consumable product. So I've got my one purchase, which is the Witch Hazel, and the two PR, which is the cleanser and the lip gloss. So those three together cost me 3 points. I had 22 points come in, so you can see massive, massive difference. So now I am sitting at a whopping 86.5 points. I am floored. I'm so excited that I have a lot of my points back, and I'm hoping that I can have even more by my next update, because that will be right before Black Friday. Well, not like right before, but it will be my last update before Black Friday. And Black Friday is usually when I purchase things to get me through the next year. If I am in need of something like, say, shampoo or conditioner, which I don't need, hair masks, mascaras, those kind of things that I know that I can use up within a year or about a year, I get them when they are on sale and only a year's worth. That is kind of how I am functioning with my inventory for categories that are under control. So I am betting that there is going to be some purchases made for Black Friday, so this bank is going to help a lot. And then of course there's always Christmas. Some Christmases I get a lot of makeup stuff and some I don't, so we'll just have to wait and see how this Christmas goes. But I feel like with my 86.5 points, I'm sitting at a very, very good place, which is also why I might change this up again for next year, because it's a lot of points, but I know I don't really need that many points. I'm hoping that I don't spend that many points, to be quite honest with you. I'm just gonna have to wait and see how the rest of this year plays out and see what I have left at the end of the year. Because last year, when I was still getting points for hitting pans, I was getting 0.5 point per pan. I only ended the year with a 0.5 point rollover. So all of this, the 86 points minus that 0.5 point, that's all from this year. So that's good. So if I can keep my bank high, then I think I can go with a little bit more of a challenge next year. So let me know what you guys think I might be comfortable doing next year as far as my ratio. I don't know that I want to do 1-to-1 anymore, but I don't want to make it too convoluted. I don't want to be like, all right, it's 1-for-1 for these categories and 2-for-1 for this category. I don't play that game. I don't have time to think about all that. So I'm debating how I want to do it. So let me know what you guys think down below. All right, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.